a ewe huddled among her flock. For weeks, wolves had harassed them, stealing lambs in the night. She lifted her head to the sky, pray to God. That evening, a voice stirred around her. "You suffer, little one. Choose a weapon, and I will grant it." Sharp teeth? She thought of the wolves' cruel jaws and shook her head. Poisoned tongue? The snakes in the valley killed without mercy, and she wanted no part of that. Horns to gore attackers? She'd seen goats battle, their heads bloodied, and sighed. "I do not wish to harm," she whispered. The voice softened. "Then keep your gentleness. Strength is kindness when you could choose vengeance." The next morning, the wolves came again, but as they lunged, a herd of deer appeared, surrounding the flock. A shepherd arrived, guided by the sound of the ewe's bleats. She never got her weapon. She didn't need to, because she already got the protection from God. The goat's trial. The devil once grew jealous of God's creation. "I will make a creature that mocks your goodness," he snarled, fashioning a goat with a tail so long it tangled in thorns. But when the goat grazed, it devoured fruit trees and trampled wheat, leaving destruction in its wake. God sent wolves to discipline it, but the devil only laughed. He bit off the goat's tail and sewed in his own eyes. "Now it will never see your light," he crowed. Yet here is the wonder. Those new eyes saw only darkness, but the goat's heart remained the same. It still climbed cliffs to reach the sweetest grass. It still nuzzled its young. God let it be. Evil may twist the vessel, but it cannot extinguish the spark of my design, he said. To this day, goats bear stumpy tails and strange eyes, but they still climb toward the sun. The pelican's sacrifice. In a cliffside nest, pelican chicks cried out, their crops empty. Their mother paced, her throat dry, until she pierced her own breast with her beak. Blood dripped onto the chicks' heads as she fed them, her eyes closing against the pain. A shepherd watching gasped, "Why would you allow such suffering?" he prayed. God's voice was gentle. "Look closer." As the mother's blood fell, it glistened, not with sorrow, but with love. By dawn, the chicks were strong, and the mother's wound was healing. Sacrifice is not the end of love, God said, but its purest form. The shepherd touched his cross, suddenly understanding. The dove's journey. The flood had raged for weeks, turning the world into a sea of gray. Noah stood on the ark's deck, hands tight on the rail, when God said, "Send the dove." The first time she flew out, she came back empty, wings heavy with rain. God said, "Try again." The second trip, she brought an olive leaf, small, wilted, but green. Noah could see she was tired, one wing drooping like a broken branch. Still, God whispered, "One more time." The third flight nearly broke her. The wind tossed her like a leaf, her claws iced over. But when she landed, there was a full olive branch in her beak, and a ray of sun hit it just right. God said, "Faith isn't avoiding the storm, it's flying anyway." Below, the first hints of a rainbow peeked through the clouds. These stories aren't just about animals. They're about us, flying through storms, choosing kindness, holding on to love even when it's hard. That's what faith is, plain and simple.